Hey, hi Richard. Wait, let me.
Hey Alex,
Hi man, how are you?
doing great. We're already live, so I'm just gonna go live to our Facebook channel and then we should be good to go. Give me one
Okay.
second as I get that started.
Okie dokie.
How you doing today?
Uh, been busy actually. A lot of work. Yeah.
Love hearing that. That's like my favorite phrase. I'm busy.
What time is it at your place now?
It's about to hit 1 p.m. Eastern.
1 p.m. Okay. 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 That's cool. Here is still 7 o'clock. Yeah, so 1900.
Nice.
Yeah. Wait a second. I got my special shirt on for this, so I'm not in a t-shirt.
Looks like a good shirt.
Yeah.
Let me see how we're doing on the live.
How many people do you think will be there to join?
We'll see.
Okay.
We are live, so
Okay.
as people join us, it'll be very exciting.
Okay, man.
Hi, Victor. I am in New York City. We actually have a couple people on right now. I just need to finish finalizing the rest of the lives.
Okay, don't worry. It's fine. Ah, I see 3 people join. Victor. I think I recognize him from well, he tried to make an account for LivResq. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Do you want me to go on Facebook also to check there? Or
No,
you
I'm
should...
doing that right now.
Okay, okay.
Almost done. Hey, Victor. Yeah, you can totally post your questions now, and I'll get them answered once we introduce Alex.
Okay, okay. Wait, let me enable the chat.
All right, let's get started. Hey, PitchGround, this is Richard Chen calling to you guys live from New York City. I'm very excited to be introducing our next founder of our very exciting product, LivResq. This is a very, very fast and upcoming e-learning authoring tool that you guys are going to be able to use to create lessons, courses, teaching material, everything you need to basically onboard new staff. It's a all-in-one tool that is very seamless, very fast. I demoed a couple of mock lessons and courses already, and it's phenomenal. So without further ado, let me introduce to you guys Alex.
Hi everyone, this is Alex. I am one of the co-founders of the learning company Ascendia. So what we do at Ascendia is basically e-learning. So educational software. We do it for both kindergarten pupils, but also for medium, big companies. Okay, what drives us really is educational performance with the help of technology. Uh, we are two brothers. We've started the company in 2007, so some time ago. Yeah, Cosmin, my brother, is the CEO of the company, and I'm the CMO. But during these times, we both wear multiple hats because when needed, you need to work. Okay.
That's awesome.
Um,
So, tell us how you got to into this space. A lot of people don't normally go from, where they are to where you are today. So, what led you into e-learning? What was the driver? What got you to be excited about this space?
yeah, okay. So back then in 2007, both me and my brother were pretty disappointed with the educational system. There was a lot of resistance to change. So nobody wanted to adopt any new technology. Everyone was comfortable with, okay, I'm using just a pen and paper, and that's enough for teaching. And okay, we said, but okay, what do we do now? We can improve a lot in the educational sector with computers, with technology, with various stuff that comes up over the night. So we don't need to analyze stuff for over 20 years and then adopt them. We can get them on the fly.
Right.
Okay, so that was our pain point. Let's say like this. We were disappointed. More to add to this, our mother, which was a teacher back then, was also having difficulties with telling the administration that, okay, we need more materials, we need more computers, we need much more software, we need to train on that software to be able to make a real impact on education. Okay, fast forward, my mother became a school director, and it happened again. Okay, so that's how we started. We came from passion. We wanted to change education. We wanted to change the educational sector, not with a lot of money, but with the help of technology, with software, with e-learning. And during the years, we've built and built. We've started doing e-learning services for companies. We've started doing e-learning modules for kids. So we have our own e-learning portal for young kids that is free. We work with multiple companies worldwide now on creating their own e-learning materials. We have our own learning management system that we sell to companies. Yeah, so we've grown much more. I believe we did it because we had a lot of drive and passion for it, because without that, things go fast downhill. So we put the hours there, and I think we managed to build a cool company.
That's
yeah, so
awesome.
now,
especially because you've been in business now for 13 years and counting.
Yeah,
That you already broke through that, initial startup phase. A lot of companies fail within their first 3 years. And the fact that you've been around for 13 years and now you guys are going into the e-learning authoring space, that's very exciting in itself.
You make it sound like we're really old. So I don't like that.
No, you guys are still young. You guys have a long way to go.
Hopefully. Yeah.
So tell us more about LivResq.
Yeah, so LivResq is our flagship now. We've started building it around 2.5 years back. Most of our 32 people team got involved in it. And it started from the needs of medium and big companies that were clients of ours. So they needed something in their companies to be able to build e-learning courses. They didn't want to contract as much e-learning services. They wanted to build modules inside of their own companies. So that was the need at that point, and we started to build it. Yeah.
Cool. So can you, I guess, walk us through the creation of LivResq? Like, how did the idea first come about, and then how did you pull all the pieces together to to create this all-in-one system?
Yeah, so basically, in the e-learning space, you need something like it is usually called an instructional designer. So that is a specialist in education that works either inside the companies or with the companies to create educational materials. So the instructional designer takes the information and adapts it for both the audience, let's say the users, but also for digital learning. Okay, so we said, okay, but an instructional designer does not need to know how to program stuff. So he needs a software product that it is highly or very easily to use. So a drag and drop interface, what you see is what you get interface. So we've grown to implement something like that. So you just drag and drop elements to assemble your course, be them videos, images, other applications, e-frames, quizzes, everything is placed on screen and you can preview them in an instant.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So it sounds like you thought of everything.
Yeah, not everything, because you need to evolve as the times change, like now. So we have a huge issue with this pandemic, a huge issue, and multiple companies are closing up shop, like training ones, like consultancy ones, because their trainers, which were the, let's say, the heart of the companies, their trainers can no longer train on site. So they can no longer do face-to-face classes. Everyone needs to move online because it's not safe actually to go to have a meeting face-to-face. So everything moves to online. Yeah.
Interesting. So it's very important for us to address that too, right? A lot of people are not really even thinking about how the COVID-19 or coronavirus is impacting their business. I know here in New York City, everything is at a standstill. All the restaurants, all the bars shut down. All the corporate companies are trying to get their workers to work remotely, but they don't have the necessary resources, right? Because a lot of companies have proprietary technology or special computer systems that the employees don't have at home. So it's even more important now than ever to be able to train somebody digitally and remotely. And I believe you have the perfect solution for that.
Yeah, thank you, man. I enjoy talking with you. Yeah. So imagine this: we are not usually working remotely. So we're 32 people, and now we're all forced to work from home. Yeah. So consider a company with 300 employees. That's a lot of chairs there.
Right. So, let me think. So your product, now that we're talking about working from home, what kind of security is in place? Can an enterprise user use your software and feel assured that their data, their proprietary documentation doesn't get leaked out somewhere?
Yeah, of course. Our software is hosted on an Azure infrastructure, so everything is highly not controlled, but under security. So there is no issue considering data privacy there.
So everything is encrypted end to end.
Oh, of course.
Perfect. I'm sure that's reassuring to a lot of people today, especially as companies are being forced to go remote. So that's definitely going to be probably the number one question on their mind. Is this platform safe for my business? Because proprietary information is worth millions of dollars.
I know, man. I know. So we have another software that we've been selling for years. It's an LMS, so a learning management system. And we also have it in an Azure infrastructure, and we have no issues there. So you build stuff with LivResq and you publish that towards the LMS, the learning management system. Yeah. Excellent. If you desire that.
So can you give us more about tell us more about your brother? Because he's currently not on the call today.
Yeah,
Our viewers would love to hear more about his role, what he's doing, where he comes from.
yeah. So Cosmin is 4 years older. Um, as I was saying, he's the CEO, so the chief of operations in the company. He likes to move a lot. I'm sure he hates this period. He's also staying at home, but um, uh, he's focusing a lot on consolidating our business now. He mostly deals with our corporate players because we have many corporations that work with us regarding their content, their e-learning content. Yeah, so basically, Cosmin is in charge of our big clients, and I'm in charge of our special projects. Yeah, like I don't know, finding strategic partnerships, having interesting grants like AI for accessibility or Microsoft BizSpark, everything that helps our business grow. Yeah.
Excellent. So basically, if somebody here watching is a enterprise user and they have a huge company, they would talk to your brother, and then anyone who was maybe like an educational customer, a school, for example, they would talk directly to you.
It depends. If it is on the corporate side, for definitely it will go to Cosmin. But if it is connected to any special project that needs to be developed, or any CSR stuff, or any joint business, they will go to me. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And you mentioned that you have a team of 32 people.
Yeah.
What are their roles? What do they do for the company? Are they in customer service, or are they on the back end building the infrastructure?
Okay. We have people from all domains, but I think many are interested about the educational side. So we have those instructional designers, those specialists that know how to analyze the content from the companies and give them a digital flavor. So we have those guys. We have graphic artists. We have programmers that are very expensive, actually. what can you do? Yeah, so we have a support team, localization, but depending on the language that we need to localize in, because sometimes, let's say we need content in Japanese. We need to contract a local team from Japan because you don't have to have someone from your country record some stuff in a language that is not native to him. So you need one from that place.
Right.
Okay. So basically that's our team. So we have marketing, we have sales, but we're not that many. So 32 guys. We change roles sometimes. Yeah.
It sounds like you guys are very lean and very effective in the way you guys take care of business.
Yeah, we have to. What can I do?
Awesome. Because I'm sure our viewers would want to make sure that if they run into any issues, that they get the customer service right away.
Yeah, don't worry. We care a lot about feedback. Even if it is negative, it helps us grow. And we understand that a product is an evolving animal. So it needs to change with the times. You don't develop now and sell it for 20 years like it is. So you always have to improve it. Yeah.
Excellent. And so let's move on to some of the features of your product. What makes your product stand out from your competitors?
So, okay. The most important thing is that everything that you do is online. You don't need to download any software. We have competitors that make you download software on one certain computer where you activate that license and okay, that's it. But with LivResq, you just log in to our platform and you can create everything about the content there. So you don't need a certain computer, you can log in from anywhere. That's one thing. Another important feature is that the platform publishes in SCORM. So this SCORM is a standard in the e-learning sector. most of the companies need it because they use various learning management systems that are SCORM compatible. So it's like it's something like guarantees to the company that your content will run in multiple environments and that it will communicate the learning statistics behind the scenes, like who enters the course, how much time did the user spend in that course, things like that. So everything needs to be tracked and rewarded accordingly. Yeah.
Excellent. So basically the analytics is built in.
Yeah, there is an analytics side connected with the SCORM packaging.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
So basically all the administrators get that opportunity to see how well their students are doing, and not only see how well they're doing, but also make tweaks along the way. Because if they realize that, let's say somebody spends an hour on a certain course, maybe they can break up that course, maybe they could make it easier to understand. Am I right?
Yeah, that stuff is important for usually for companies, because they need to know that their employees enter the system. They need to know that their employees, how do you call it, did the lessons there, and they need to know the scores that the employees achieved.
Awesome. So Victor actually sent us a list of questions. So let's jump into some of those questions right now.
Okay. Tell me where.
First one was, how do you pronounce LivResq? So basically you break it up between LIV and RESQ, LivResq.
Yeah. So
the second question is, why is LivResq positioned as e-learning authoring rather than learning management system, or course builder like LearnDash, which is a WordPress? And what's the difference?
Okay. So LivResq is an authoring tool. So it's a builder for e-learning. An LMS is a learning management system that understands the already built e-learning course. So it's something like a pairing. You create the content with the authoring tool and you publish it in LMSs like Moodle and Blackboard and things like that. Okay, and what's the difference with the LearnDash? LearnDash is not, from what I know, is not SCORM ready, and they don't. I can't attack maybe a competitor, but what we have is a specialized product for the e-learning sector. LearnDash is more tailored to the much more general public. Yeah, so it's considering standards, also features, and also impact to the end user. Yeah, I don't want to trash talk.
No, that's a very good question. And so I guess like a follow up to that question is LivResq both the e-learning authoring and the LMS? Because I saw a couple of demos of your product out, and you can basically engage with the entire course as if it was like a LMS. Am I correct?
You can publish to a library, but it's not an LMS. So an LMS has a lot of user management, like classes, like user categories, statistics, reports behind the scenes. So it's not that. So you have, and I see the question here, is it SCORM? Yes, it has support for SCORM. It is very important for the training, for the e-learning industry to have SCORM. So if you don't have SCORM in an offering tool, you don't exist. Yeah.
Gotcha. So the question after that we have here is, are you targeting more for internal use or for people selling online courses?
Internal usage, like inside the companies?
Yes.
Or,
yeah, internal, like within companies as like a training tool, or can somebody who is like a sales coach or a coach online sell courses through your software?
So we target both areas, but with a different set of features. So let's say you are selling your own courses online. You don't need SCORM. You just need HTML5. And you can publish with LivResq an HTML5 package. You can place it on any website, on any WordPress instance, absolutely everywhere, because, okay, it's HTML5.
Right.
So you can sell it like that, but for much more specialized categories, you can move to LMSs and the internal usage stuff that you mentioned.
So basically, you can target both industries.
Yes, and we do that. And apart from that, we also tailor to teachers, because in this period, teachers also need to create educational content online. I know it is not in the specifics of this webinar, but they also use it a lot, actually, to create interactive lessons for their pupils.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The next question is, are you running on the cloud network? Is it fast enough to access from Asia?
Yes, we are running on cloud network, and we have what's it called, CDN, I think. So it pulls content depending on where you are and uses that server. So it should be fast, including for Asia.
Awesome. I know that's a big concern for a lot of people.
I know, yeah.
Especially because like I'm in New York, right? So I want to make sure that if I use your product, it's gonna be as fast as if I was in Hong Kong or China or Japan. So it's awesome that you use a global CDN network to deploy your software. The next question is there a demo that I can take a look?
Yeah.
So we actually have a demo floating around on the PitchGround page. Victor, I can tag you in that later. But Alex, do you have any on the website that Victor can access?
Yeah, so you just need to go to LivResq.com and see the account button there on the right side, and from that place you can activate a trial for 60 days, because we want to give people a chance to see the product before they buy it. So go there and you have a full functionality demo.
Cool. And does this support multi-language?
Yes. So the interface is currently in 5 languages. We have English, we have Chinese, we have Portuguese, Arabic, Romanian, and how many is that? Okay, but we're constantly adding new languages, and we're constantly adding new features every 2 weeks, because that's our sprint increment.
Okay. So is it like an automatic translation, or do people actually need to manually input the text in their language?
No, it does not translate your content. You can change the interface to fit your language, and you can also write in your language. So it has support from left to right and right to left, but also from copy pasting things like in various languages. But the most important point is the interface, because it needs to be in the language of the user.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So for those of you guys joining us live on the call right now, just to give you guys a quick summary, LivResq is a e-authoring software. It is not a LMS, and it does support SCORM. And we do have the ability for you to connect with LMS if you choose to do so. But if you don't need the LMS side of things, you can also export the courses that you create in LivResq to HTML and embed it straight into your website. So if you guys,
sorry,
HTML, yeah. Take the HTML and embed it right into your website in that way. And all right, so let's continue.
Okay, man.
We're going to check out our Facebook page to see if people left any questions for us. We definitely have a lot of people saying this is a very beautiful product, which is great. Let's see. So I know tomorrow we're going to be going live again at this time. And tomorrow we're going to be discussing more about situations in the industry today and how LivResq will solve them. So if you guys are interested in finding out more about that, please make sure you go to our livresq.heysummit.com and register, so that way you can join us live on Zoom. We will also be live streaming to YouTube and Facebook, so make sure you turn on your notifications. So that way, when we go live at 1 p.m. Eastern time, we will be able to give you guys the information you need to make the best choices for your business. All right. So if you guys have questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. If not, we'll continue with our webinar today as we get to know Alex, as we get to know more about LivResq. All right. So still got a couple more comments about how they really like the interface, which is awesome.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I'm currently actually on your website right now, and I actually know that Udit was very excited about the launch working with you because your company's publicly traded in Romania. Am I correct?
Yes, yes, it is. I can say that I'm that happy now during these times because of the pandemic stuff. You know that stocks are going down, are tumbling. So
Right.
all sectors are affected, but not many know that usually learning grows in times like this. We hope we will grow also to be able to help others. Yeah. So we're listed on the Romanian stock exchange. Hopefully, in a few years, to a bigger stock market. Yeah.
Nice, nice. It's always exciting to see a company get listed because that means that you guys have a lot of trust, as well as people who want to be a part of your business, right? They want to be an investor. So
Yeah.
Same thing with the PitchGround customers. Our customers get the opportunity to grow with you because they have all the features and more, all the feature updates. Am I correct?
Sorry. Can you say it again? It was
Oh
a
yeah,
little.
I said that the PitchGround customers that you're gonna get, they get to be a part of that growing process, and they'll be able
Yeah.
to get all the future updates as well.
Yeah. Of course. Of course. Yes. So we don't freeze the version of the platform. So everyone that buys, I don't know, today will have access to all the features along the way that will be released in the future.
Awesome. That's an amazing lifetime deal, guys. I'm telling you that, to have an opportunity to create content like this on a e-learning authoring tool is very rare to come across. I know a popular option here in the States is Teachable, and Teachable is very expensive. They charge you not only a monthly fee to use their platform, they also charge you as you get more students. So, with the LivResq platform, you don't have to deal with that. You can create content, host it yourself, host it privately, host it publicly. It's a lot of freedom, a lot of opportunities to create amazing content. So I'm excited to see what you guys will create, and hopefully you guys share with our community so that others can also learn from you, from your skills, from your trade. And that way we can all learn together in these critical times where everyone needs more information, everyone needs more knowledge. So I'm very excited about LivResq and where we're going to be going with this.
Thank
So anything else you would like to add?
you. Yeah, so basically we can help anyone that has any question regarding the LivResq, but also the e-learning sector, because we've been around for some time, and we'll just be glad to help because it also improves our team's capabilities. So if you want to find me on LinkedIn, find me on Facebook or everywhere, or in the PitchGround group, I'll answer happily to all the questions.
Awesome. So you heard it here first, guys. We're going to be launching the SaaS on next Tuesday, same time, 1 p.m. But along the way, tomorrow we're going to have I'm going to give you guys a schedule. Tomorrow we're going to be talking to Alex about why companies need e-learning tools now more than ever, especially because of COVID-19. Then on Monday, we're going to talk about how teachers, coaches, and enterprise users can use LivResq e-learning suite to leverage their information and be able to share it with the masses. And then finally, on Tuesday, March 24th at 1 p.m. Eastern, we're going to do a full live product launch and walkthrough. So that means we're going to have Alex share his screen, enroll as a customer, and literally create an entire lesson from scratch. And we'll also be opening it up to a Q&A session. So you guys can actually walk along with us as we do this and ask us questions so that Alex can help you answer them along the way. So it's a very, very exciting time for us to be able to offer this product, especially during these troubling times. But again, the winners that come out on top are the ones who take action. I'm sure that the viewers today that are joining us are the ones that will be taking that action, that will be taking the necessary measures to protect their business and especially give their staff, their students, the tools they need to succeed. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. So
You're doing awesome, man. Thank you.
So that ends my time for today. Thank you for yours, Alex. We hope to see you again tomorrow at 1 p.m. For those of you guys joining us, we look forward to seeing you again as well. Please, please, please go to LivResq.com. Try out the product. Like Alex said, there's a free demo period that you guys can try out the product, create some stuff. And if you have questions, ask. This is what we're here for. We're here to help you. We're here to serve you. So we look forward to having you join us. Make sure you turn on your notifications. Make sure you guys subscribe, add me on Facebook, and you'll get all the notifications as we do what we do. So again, thank you for your time today. We look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a good evening. Have a good day. Goodbye, guys.
Take care. Bye.